Alright, so we're at Intel, and you're working on the Eduwise?
Eduwise, codename Eduwise project.
Yeah? And so this is a handbag?
I'm working with...
No, it's a...
Yeah, it's like a textbook, so I can hand carry it quite easily. Very lightweight, easy to carry, will fit on my backpack without any significant weight add. Looks like nice, very familiar with my actual environment.
Yeah?
Light, small enough, so it's it doesn't take a lot of space within my desk. I put it here, just open it as an agenda or any other book.
Yeah?
As you can see here, it's a full functioning computer. It has, this case, Windows XP installed. As you can see, this is the starting device. You can navigate on the internet, for example, in this place. Has wireless connectivity, working here on the network, can connect to other devices, can connect to a teacher management console, can connect to the internet.
Well, it's not really formal.
Children can
we have different
go there, write any
Intel's
web address, navigate, browse the internet, run specific applications developed for education, take a look at control content for learning any matter or even learning computers. Very portable, but included rechargeable battery that will last enough for day-to-day type of activities, taking into account that it will turn it off, will turn it on, will go to a normal session of learning using their standard textbooks or using this. We do not pretend to replace the textbooks or the traditional methods of learning. It's a personal learning computer for the children.
For children.
Specifically, this product was designed for emerging markets, or for developing countries, and how to bring the computer experience and also the mobility for them, because mobility is something very important that we don't think that mobility is something that should be unique and exclusive to mature markets. So everyone should have the opportunity to have the same level of experience and to have a full computer, to use existing software. You don't need to develop the whole ecosystem to it. There's already a big ecosystem in the market, big educational applications all around the world, so you just can run them here. You will not need to develop them again.
All right, so this one runs an x86 processor.
Correct. It runs a special version of an Intel low power mobile CPU.
Is it ultra low voltage?
It is.
Is it the same as the? What is the name? The origami?
I'm not familiar. I cannot say. But it's CPU based on our latest mobile technology. So it's the latest technology and CPUs as well. So we are using our latest family of products in this product as well. So it's not based on an old processor or something. It has the latest family of CPUs.
Latest family is around 900 megahertz, or?
Yes.
Yeah?
Correct.
So this one is 900 megahertz. It runs about 3 hours on the battery.
Yes.
Currently, with a hard disk inside.
The final product will have flash or hard drive. That's going to be defined during this year.
So you're gonna figure out if you want to put
for some markets you can use one, for some others you can use others.
Alright, so this one is just a prototype.
It's the first working prototype.
The first working prototype is this one.
Correct.
So which was made recently.
Yes, it was. I mean, the team has been working on the development of this product for the past 2 years, and this is actually the first result of this long time effort when we have this first working prototype.
So you had to race and finish it for this event, for the World Conference.
Yeah, a lot of people have been working on this for a long time, and I mean, it was very good to have it ready for this product, for this project.
To show the delegates
here in the conference. Correct.
All right. Do you know if there could be WiMAX in this one? Is that a strategy for Intel?
Not integrated at this point. In the future, probably for sure will be. But WiMAX is more for a wide area network type of connection. It has a wireless internet connection already built in as their principal medium of communication.
Just a normal 54G?
Correct.
Yeah. All right. So that's very nice. And about yesterday, the CEO was talking about 20% cheaper. Is this for this laptop he's talking about it at that price?
Yeah, this personal education computer, because we are targeting it for emerging markets. One of the key things that we want to make sure is that it's affordable enough so we can deploy it successfully in these developing countries. So the price for sure is something that we're paying a lot of attention, and we want to make sure that it stays as low as possible on the industry to make it easily go into the more hands
emerging,
that we can in emerging markets.
So for now, Intel is not making like a Intel Xscale processor product with the Windows CE.
We continue to drive the Xscale CPU in different product lines, including some personal digital devices. In this case, this has a full IA CPU. It is not based on Xscale. I know that there are some other products in the market that use Xscale with Windows CE or Linux, but in this case, our main reason was that we actually want to have full PC compatibility in terms of applications, operating system, content. So we make sure that the ecosystem that already exists, which is very big worldwide, works here without any translation, without any modifications, and with minimal investment. Especially in these markets where the investment and development times takes a while. So that's a big roadblock. So we want to make sure that that's not a roadblock, and we can deliver this to the right hands in the shortest possible time.
To have Windows XP cost money. That's the thing, no? To have the x86 instead of the Xscale, do you know how much the difference in price would be? Or, I mean, that's why it's $400 instead of maybe half.
Not necessarily. I mean, if you can see, there's a lot of components beyond the CPU here. CPU is just one of them. You have the screen, you have the storage, everything else. So the choice on the processor in the long run, it's aimed at full PC compatibility. That's the main reason of why we're using a full IA CPU. In terms of operating system, as you say, it's x86 compatible. You can use Windows XP, you can use Linux, you can use any other x86 operating system. It will work. It's the same as if you can install an operating system on any other computer based on an Intel or Intel compatible hardware. You just install what you think is best for you. In some countries for sure, or some cases for sure, some people will choose Linux, some other Windows. We are operating system agnostic in this case. We just want to make sure that this is a very open architecture and people can use it everywhere with the software that they already have.
So Intel is only pushing Xscale in PDAs, but not really in laptops or something?
Xscale is being pushed in a lot of different areas, but not necessarily personal computers. I mean, personal computers for using the existing applications that are everywhere. It's not what we are doing here today. I mean, we are using a standard PC computer.
Windows XP compatible. That's kind of the Intel.
I mean, we want to maintain a compatibility with the operating systems and all of the operating system and all of the software. And most of that it's based on IA. Xscale is also very successful in other applications as well. So we evaluated Xscale as well here for this case. But as I told you before, all the software, all the education content, it's already developed for x86 compatibility. So
you have education software that you were showing at the keynote yesterday.
Correct.
No?
So this solution is actually composed of a hardware and a software stack. So the software stack is a complete teacher management package. So you can actually take a look at the students, help them managing who's in class, who's not in class, what applications are they running, what kind of content they should be seeing. If you want to show them on a specific content, you can make sure that the specific students are getting the right content at a specific time. So yes, well, this is not just hardware solution. It's a complete ecosystem solution. It's hardware plus software plus management, because one of the things that it's very important and actually came out of our ethnographic research is that teachers, when actually they like computers, they already know that computers it's a great way to learn, to help learn. It's a great tool, but they also want ways to manage and control each class, control the flow, control the attention, everything. So we are also providing that. We are providing also a teacher solution, so he feels comfortable with the class and using the computers as a tool in order to assist and to enhance the learning process.
Yeah, yesterday in the keynote you were demonstrating that the teacher is spying on the student and saying, don't browse CNN. Please pay attention.
Yeah, not necessarily
I mean,
spying,
that kind of, you can see what
you can monitor what a student is doing. This is useful in different cases, and for sure it's more a thing that will be a call from the teacher rather than someone else, and will be the fact that the teacher can actually enter into some sort of collaboration with the student. So if a student enters a web page, for example, or an application, and he's confused, he doesn't know what to do, then the teacher can jump in, show to him actually on his screen what's going on, where he should go, helping guide the student on where to go. And if there's any specific point of class where he wants to explain something to the whole class, he can actually block the student's computer, so he makes sure everybody's paying attention to the message of or the class that he's saying. So we do not want to create here this dilemma of the what's the methodology that you or me should use for education. We don't want that. We're not getting into that. This is a tool that will help extend that. This is actually done to complement the traditional methodology methods, or to create new methodologies for education, but this is in no way a replacement of the traditional educational methodology or something. It's just a complement of the whole process that actually we're sure that will help to complement and to ease the learning process.
So the software you showed yesterday was just a demonstration of what you can do. It's something Intel did as a demo.
Yeah, it's a demonstration. It's a demo of our software that
Windows XP software
that we already have. We have the software for various operating systems, not just for Windows.
Oh, you already have?
Yeah, that's we have it already for different open source. For open source, for Windows, for different operating
That's
systems.
Intel's work, the software.
Intel's is driving these efforts, and we are co-developing that software with some ISVs worldwide.
All right. Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.